A separate development, the Taraba State Head of Service, Dr. Hamidu Ahmed Kara, dismissed claims that the government has classified any employee as a ghost worker. Dr. Kara clarified in an interview that only 2,411 workers are yet to receive their salaries due to non-completion of a verification process, refuting reports suggesting that more than 7,000 workers are unpaid.
Early in the morning, task force of the organized labor were out to enforce compliance with the indefinite strike declared by NLC and TUC members in the state. The leadership of the union says the strike is in response to the alleged irregularities in the state's biometric data capturing exercise, which they claim excluded some workers by categorizing them as ghost workers. However, compliance was partial as the task force had to chase some workers out of their offices and lock up buildings to enforce the strike. Speaking on the development, the head of service affirmed Governor Abu Kefas has shown commitment to workers' welfare, noting that Taraba was among the first states to implement the 70,000 naira national minimum wage. He explained that labor leaders had met with the biometric data capturing committee and agreed to reconvene on Monday, expressing surprise at the strike action. According to him, the government has already paid salaries to 21,000 out of the state's 25,000 civil servants, and only those yet to be paid are required to present genuine documents for verification.
This particular strike they are going on is worrisome because the last meeting we had was Friday, 2 days ago. In that meeting, they presented list of civil servants that were not paid. Majority of those people were teachers. I asked them to give me the list. They gave me the list. I gave the committee to verify. The committee went through. The committee realized that 1,300 names on that list submitted to us were not in our payroll for 2023 and were not in our payroll for 2024. The question now is, how did these names enter our payroll in 2025?
He further insists that the government will not back down from biometric data capture while dismissing calls from labor leaders to halt the process.
Emphasis, nobody is going to stop this biometric exercise from continuing, except if His Excellency so wishes to say, stop this exercise. But otherwise, we will continue with the biometric exercise. Even if they go on strike, while they are on strike, we will still continue. I want to use the opportunity to urge all civil servants that if you know you have not received your salary and you know you have a genuine complaint, please go to the committee. The committee is still working.
Meanwhile, the labor leaders insist they will not call off the strike until all civil servants are paid, describing the biometric exercise as fraudulent and manipulative.
At the end of the day, they came with the names, they clear disease, they clear retirees. How can we, the organized labor, agree that? Can they pay somebody that already in the grave?
And the civil servants, they are aware that we negotiated with 24,065. Nobody would dispute that fact in this state. Because when we raise issues that number is not, they shorted on us.
The strike has divided opinions among NLC members in Taraba, with some supporting the biometric exercise as a way to eliminate ghost workers, while others are calling for the suspension of the committee over